Hello, welcome to Meditation and Moonbeams, where we talk about how to use moon phases for manifesting. And then we follow up with a guided meditation to support your mental well being and emotional goals. This meditation series is brought to you as part of the UMA Health Integrated Care Program. And what is today is Wellness Wednesday. My name is Rhonda Kaikendal-Jabari. I'm a master level Reiki practitioner and teacher, meditation guide, certified chakra therapist, certified aromatherapist, wellness practitioner, ritualist, and author. I help people regain a sense of control and balance in their lives using Reiki, chakra balancing, and aromatherapy to remove and release any energy that no longer serves a positive purpose. And you can learn more about me on my website, www.wellnessuprising.me or .com. Today is December 17th, 2025, and we're going to talk about the first quarter moon in Aries that is coming up on December 27th. And then we're going to end with a meditation on crossing the threshold of truth. Now, for the purposes of meditation and moonbeams, here's how we approach the four major lunar cycles. The new moon symbolizes new beginnings, fresh energy, and the planting of seeds for future growth. It's the ideal time to set intentions, start new projects, and align your energy with what you wish to manifest in the coming lunar cycle. After the new moon, we have the first quarter moon. It represents a time for action and facing challenges head on. And as you move forward through this phase, you are encouraged to break through obstacles and focus on growth, which will help your intentions to take root. Full moon is a time of culmination, manifestation, and reflection. So that's when the energy reaches its peak. And it makes it a powerful time to release what no longer serves you and to celebrate what has already been achieved. And then the last quarter moon is a time of reflection, introspection, and letting go of any lingering energies before the next new moon. And so it's a time for clearing and rest and preparing for a new cycle. And then we start all over again with the new moon. Being aware of the moon phase every day can help you to make more conscious decisions about what to do and what not to do on a given day. So let's take a look at this first quarter Aries moon energy. It is, you know, the sign of Aries is known for being straightforward and courageous. So this moon phase is not a time of waiting. It's basically saying, stand up, decide, move. The first quarter phase of any moon always asks us to engage, and it arrives when the seeds we planted at the new moon begin to press against the soil before they burgeon up into this world above the earth, testing our commitment. But with Aries holding the torch, this moment is really bold and instinctual and unapologetic. Even if you've been unsure or hesitant or moving slowly, this moon is going to very gently but firmly encourage momentum. You don't need to know your birth chart to work with this energy. Aries belongs to all of us. It lives in the body, it lives in courage, it lives in the moment you choose yourself without asking permission. So, how do we stay in the flow of this wonderful Aries energy? Um, think basically simple, direct, and embodied. So you want to act before you overthink. This moon is going to reward honest effort, not perfection. Choose one clear step forward, not 10, not 5, just one clear step forward. Make sure that you're moving your body every day, walking or stretching or dancing, whatever kind of movement is comfortable for you, because motion activates clarity. When you speak your truth, speak cleanly. No explanations, no apologies, just state what it is. and honor healthy impatience. Aries reminds us that delay can really be a drain on your life force. So, this is the time to recommit to something that maybe you already began, especially if your enthusiasm kind of dropped after the new moon. So, what are the signs that are most powerfully influenced by this moon? Everyone feels the surge, but these are the signs that may feel it most strongly. Aries, uh, it as a personal ignition. They may be challenged with identity shifts and renewed confidence. Cancer, that's me. Relationship dynamics and emotional boundaries are activated. If you're a Libra, then there'll of course be decisions around balance and fairness and self-advocacy. Those things will come to the surface for you. Capricorn, the energy is all about home, family, and foundational responsibilities coming into focus. And then Leo, it's about creative courage, and your leadership instincts will be sparked. Now, if your sun, moon, or rising is in these signs, you can also expect extra movement. If you are someone who journals and or who likes meditation prompts, journal prompts, meditation prompts, they're really very similar. Here are 5 that you can use. 1, where in my life am I ready to stop preparing and start doing? We all know that, right? That's like the person who keeps re-enrolling in college and they got 10 degrees already. Like, when are you going to start doing something? 2, ask yourself, what decision have I been postponing out of fear or self-doubt? 3, how does my body respond when I imagine saying yes to myself? Do you get a knot in your stomach? Does your throat open up and you feel clear? How does that feel for you when you say yes to yourself? 4, what does courage look like for me right now? Not in theory, but in practice. And 5, if I treated my first instinct, what would I do next? Ooh, that's a great question. If I, I'm sorry, if I trusted my first instinct, what would I do next? So the foods to bring you into alignment with this energy are foods that awaken heat and vitality and strength. So spicy soups or broth with ginger, chili, garlic, those kinds of things. Root vegetables, sweet potatoes, carrots, beets. Protein-rich foods, eggs, lentils, beans. Fresh apples or citrus, especially grapefruit or oranges. And teas that warming teas, cinnamon, ginger, or chai, those kinds of things. So just make sure that you eat with intention, and whenever possible, let nourishment be an act of empowerment. Now comes the fun part. What if you wanted to do a tiny ritual to welcome in this energy? Here's something you can try. You'll need 1 red or white candle, a small bowl of water, and a piece of paper and pen. So you would light your candle and sit comfortably with your feet planted on the floor. And start with 3 steady breaths. And each time you inhale, imagine heat gathering at your core. On the paper, you'll want to write 1 action that you're ready to take before the next full moon. Then dip your fingers into the water, anoint your forehead, and say, I trust my instincts. I move forward with courage. I trust my instincts. I move forward with courage. And then hold the paper over your heart for a moment And then put it someplace where it'll be visible for the next 7 days. Tape it to your bathroom mirror, put it on your nightstand, put it on a wall, maybe near your desk where you're working all day. And then make sure that you give thanks and extinguish the candles safely. That's it. It's simple, it's powerful, it's done. So, this first quarter moon reminds us that clarity always comes after movement, not before. That's why, people say, I need to take a walk. When you get some news that throws you into a tizzy, into a tailspin, you can't think straight, you want to move your body. You want to, okay, I'm going to go take a walk. Or some people will strap on roller skates, or some people will, go to the gym. But the important thing is that clarity comes after movement, not before. So when December 27th comes, you want to meet it standing, not waiting and getting ready and all that prep. And then the fire will take care of the rest. So today's meditation, again, stirring the inner flame. Find a comfortable seat. And this can be sitting up or resting, lying down, just to make sure that your body can relax and remain alert. Allow your eyes to close gently. Take a slow breath in through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale until you cannot release any more breath, letting the jaw soften and the shoulders drop. Okay, one more breath like that. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale your day. Feel the weight of your body being held. You are here, and there is nowhere else you need to be. Now you've found your natural breathing rhythm. Just breathe and be comfortable. Paying attention. There's no need to change anything. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhale and exhale. And each time you exhale, imagine that you are setting something down, an expectation that you no longer want placed on you, a worry, a plan that you're no longer interested in executing. See yourself setting it aside, just putting it down. And right now, let's affirm, for this moment, I am willing to be present. For this moment, I am willing to be present. For this moment, I am willing to be present. For this moment, I am willing to be present. For this moment, I am willing to be present. For this moment, I am willing to be present. For this moment, I am willing to be present. And let time just stretch open for you. Now, I'd like for you to imagine yourself standing at the edge of a path. Behind you is the energy of the waning moon. So that's release and reflection and quiet integration. So that's the energy that we're coming out of. And then ahead of you, just beyond your view, is a subtle warmth, a glow that doesn't rush you, but waits. And this glow is your approaching first quarter moon in Aries. It's not here yet, but it's already influencing the air around you. Breathe in that warmth and let it register in your body. Now bring awareness to the center of your body, your solar plexus. That's the area just above your navel. With each inhale, imagine a small ember forming there. Not a firestorm, but just a tiny living spark. This is your life force, your readiness, your capacity to begin again. You do not need to know the destination. You're just acknowledging the ignition. And you can affirm silently or repeat quietly. I honor what is stirring within me. 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 So, as we embody the Aries energy, be aware that that energy lives in the body, not the mind. So, bring your attention to your physical form. Feel your feet, your legs, your hands. Notice the quiet strength in your muscles, the intelligence of your breath, the courage stored in your spine. And affirm softly, I trust my body to lead me forward. 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 Let this knowing just settle into your cells. Be this energy. And now that you're grounded and stable, and your trust is open, without strain, allow a question to arise. That question is, what in me is ready to take its first honest step? What in me is ready to take that first honest step? Don't force an answer. You may receive a word, an image, a sensation, or maybe a feeling of readiness. Whatever comes up for you is enough. Just sit with it. The moon doesn't demand certainty, only sincerity. Now let's release hesitation. You want to make sure that your energy is open and flowing and ready to receive. Do a quick body scan and notice if there is any place in the body holding hesitation. Perhaps the chest, the throat, the belly. Wherever you feel tension, as you exhale, imagine creating space there. Silently affirm, I am willing to act before I feel fully ready. No hesitation, right? I'm willing to act before I feel fully ready. I am willing to act before I feel fully ready. I am willing to act before I feel fully ready. Each time you say this, and with each breath, let hesitation loosen its grip. Not disappear, but just soften. I am willing to act before I feel fully ready. I am willing to act before I feel fully ready. You're allowed to move forward with fear present. It's okay. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Courage is movement. It doesn't mean that there is no doubt, but it does give us permission and encouragement to move forward. Now let's seed our intention. Imagine the path in front of you becoming just slightly clearer. Not the whole journey, only the next few steps. Place one, just one, gentle intention in your heart. A willingness, a posture, a small act of bravery. And you don't need to name it perfectly because the moon already understands. And now, as we move toward integration and closing, Begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Notice the surface beneath you, the air on your skin, the sound of your breath. Take 3 closing breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhale again, drawing courage into the heart, and exhale, releasing any procrastination and delay. Inhale again, trusting your instincts, and exhale, resting in readiness. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and carry this warmth with you today. Let your steps be intentional. Let your voice be honest. Let your body guide you when the mind hesitates. We are not rushing toward the first quarter Aries moon. We are preparing to meet it. And so it is. Thank you for sharing this space with me at today's meditation and moonbeams. And I invite you to return next Wednesday. Oh, no, actually, it's next Wednesday Christmas? I think it is. So, not next Wednesday. And then the following Wednesday is New Year's Day. I'm not sure if we're going to do one on that day. It may be 3 weeks before I see you again. So, thank you all for this year, for all the time that you have poured into yourself, which also understand that when you heal yourself, you are healing the entire planet, and God knows we need it. So, just watch your text messages for the next scheduled date for meditation and moonbeams. And again, this is brought to you by the Health Integrated Care Program and facilitated by me, Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari of Wellness Uprising. May your journey be illuminated with clarity, your heart overflow with compassion, and your spirit rest steady and ground. Until we meet again in stillness, find peace and be well.